Hi, in this demonstration, I will demonstrate how to discover, rotate certificates from various web app servers, namely Apache Tomcat, IIS Server, and Nginx. Right. So currently, I have a network topology set up here with a Windows server, which is hosting multiple web and application servers. Right. So these include Apache Tomcat, IIS, and Nginx. So I'll quickly open my Windows server system and showcase the servers, which is namely the Apache IIS and Nginx, and all these web app servers includes the SSL certificates. So this is my Windows server that I have set up, and currently I'm running my Tomcat server that is hosted on port number 9443. And as you can see, I'll also quickly showcase the certificate that this particular server is using. So on the browser itself, I can go and check the certificate details. As you can see, the common name and the validity period of the certificate. Similarly, I'll also quickly showcase the certificate of my Nginx server from the browser itself, right? Certificate details, and then we have the certificate detail. So these web app servers have the certificates included. Now, how do we discover and rotate the certificates using Certinext? So the first step to begin with is to download and install a bot tool. So this bot can be downloaded from the Certinext platform. As you can see, I'm logged into my Certinext account. Under the integration tools, I have this Certinext bot. So it is available for both Windows and Linux environment. Currently, my server is Windows. Hence, I'll download the Windows installer bot. So it's a lightweight bot. Simply download the exe file and install onto the server. In my scenario, I have to install this downloaded bot onto my Windows server. Once the installation is complete, the next step is to configure the bot with necessary details, such as the Certinext token ID, authentication ID, and the environment in which it will operate. So in order to fetch the account ID, simply go to a Certinext account, and under the top eMudra Enterprise, click and fetch the account ID of Certinext. And next, in order to generate the bot authentication ID, the first step is to create a new bot onto my Certinext account. So this is how I can easily create a new bot. Simply give a bot name and generate the bot token. So once the token is then generated, I need to copy paste and configure it onto my Windows Server bot. So here the bot is created, click on the view button and simply copy the bot token. My bot token is successfully copied. Now I'll paste it onto my Certinext bot and choose the environment, which is currently running on the sandbox. And here you go, my bot is configured and ready to be activated. So I simply activate the bot. The next step after the activation would be to configure the bot, which is to configure the scan targets for certificate discovery. Now in this scenario, I need to discover certificates from my Apache Tomcat IIS web app servers running on the Windows. Hence, I go under the action button, the settings, and select the configure scan targets, specify web app servers. Since all of the three web app servers are running on different ports, that is the IIS on the 7443, my Apache Tomcat on 9443, and my Nginx on 5443 ports. So I'm specifying all the IP addresses and the port numbers, 7443, followed by 9443 for my Apache Tomcat, followed by the Nginx server, which is running on the 5443 port. Once the scan targets are configured, I move to set the scan schedule. So we have options for on-demand, daily, monthly, and weekly basis. And additionally, we can enable multi-threading for discovery process to speed up the scan if required. Right. So simply click on advanced setting and specify the number of threads that is required for the discovery. As part of the setup, we can also pre-configure the certificate provisioning template, right, to ensure that the SSL certificates are correctly deployed across all the servers. In order to do this, we need to simply select the certificate configuration, select the certificate type, be it DV, OV, EVSSL, and select a template. Now, in order to select this template, provisioning templates must be pre-configured onto our CertiNext account. So this is just an example. I already have various templates pre-configured, hence the list is displayed. So for this demonstration, I'll skip this certificate configuration and simply save my board without the provisioning configuration template.